I'm here today with Danny Shain. I hope you had a great holiday and Happy New Year's.
Thank you very much, Rich. It's always a great pleasure to be back and talking with you on this end. We're still celebrating Christmas. You probably see my Christmas tree in the background. It's got toucans, parrots, and I got to show you my nativity set because this is something you won't see back home in the States.
Okay.
Yeah, Joseph. I don't know if you recognize him. And Mary. And baby Jesus. So that's our nativity scene in the Amazon of Peru. And so, you know, we're like from the old school where we like to celebrate Christmas for the 12 days, so we got a few more days left before we take the tree down. And of course, I wish you and your family the happiest holidays, and that the new year brings you all kinds of happiness and great success in everything you do, Rich.
What mistakes do people make in the music business?
Mistakes? Oh my God! There probably as many mistakes as there are artists. I think some of the biggest mistakes that we make is not to believe in ourselves, not to believe in ourselves in every sense of those words. You know, that we could actually have something interesting to share with people that could produce the kind of lifestyle each and every one is kind of looking for. Everyone has their own standard, right? I have my standard of success. It's pretty well defined and where I want to go. And it's a lot more than playing just in bars and honky-tonks. I'd like to get into some big scenarios, and every year we get a little bit closer to that objective. I think one of the other things that folks forget to do is look at this as a business. I think of some great artists like I admire like the business mindset and like people like Willie Nelson has. You know, a lot of people look at Willie Nelson kind of like, you know, good old town homeboy kind of guy, but that guy's sharp. He's a businessman, and you know, he's a great musician and writer and all that stuff. But I think because he has that combination of being a smart businessman as well, it makes a perfect presentation for a guy. You know, you got to have the creative side, but you got to look at this. How do I market myself? How do I get my name out there? And so I think musicians we forget to do that, or we don't develop that side. You know, one of the other things that I struggle with is seeing artists throughout the world. They don't value their time, and they don't value their talent in a proper way. You know, a lot of us are like prostitutes. You know, it's like, God, I'll just play it for free, you know, and that doesn't work very well, because if you want to make a living at this, you got to make money. And so if you're lining up for an event or a festival, whatever, if you're not well known and you sell cheap, you know, it kind of hurts the whole industry. People ought to value themselves, I think, more, and require that other people value that as well, right? I like, Phil wants to say hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Thank you, Mom. Bye. See, and so, for me, I think those are the biggest areas that us artists mess up, right? Not believing in yourself and not treating this as a business. If that's what you really wanted to be, if you just want to be playing on weekends or for hobby, well, that's fine. But you want to get somewhere, you got to treat this as a business. Get in front of the right people. Try to make the right contacts with folks like yourself who get our name out there and our music out there in front of other people, because it's the only way I can figure it works. If people don't know who you are, how in the heck are you ever going to get anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, I appreciate people like you, Rich, and get my name out there.
That leads up to the next question. How do you get people to take you seriously about your music?
That's a great question, and the answer for me is that I take myself seriously. If I take myself seriously, the people understand that. Now, I worked in Southern California a few years back, and I remember when I was working near Hollywood, I wasn't working in the industry, I was just working near there. You walk around and you talk to people and say, hey, what do you do? Everyone's an actor or an actress. But really, no one takes it seriously. I think musicians are a lot the same way, Yeah, I'm a musician. Yeah? Well, I don't know you. Yeah, well, I don't play that much, or I'm not that good, or, someday, they don't take it serious, so when I talk to people who don't know me, that's one of the first things I go right to the heart of. It's like, yeah, I'm a musician, I'm a singer-songwriter, and this is not a hobby. I'm doing this because I want a career change full-time as a musician, singer-songwriter. I love to get up in front of people, and I love to sing, and like to see that energy and feel that. I'm not messing around. And in that moment, they realize, holy cow, this guy not only he talks from both sides of the brain, It's a business, yeah. I love doing what I'm doing. That's for sure. So I don't confuse that either. I want to make money, yeah, but I know that the money isn't going to make me happy. The music already makes me happy. The money just creates a different dynamic for me, so that I don't have to do what I do to put food on the table right now, which is what I like as well. But yeah, this is not a hobby, so I take myself seriously. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Just make sure people understand this is. I'm not looking for just like, $10 tonight, play, and sell my songs for $1.99 on iTunes. That's not my game plan. I got a much bigger dream than that, And so if you want me to play for your event, you need to step up a little bit. Take me serious as well. And so it's like a marketing. That's the business side. That's what I'm talking about. I have to market myself. I have to make them believe that I'm worth more than $50 a night, or $100 a night, or $500 a night.
What advice can you tell other artists when they're out on tour?
Rich, that's a great question. When I think about that question, I think about things that I are like laws for myself, right? Rules that I have to accept and honor. And same, I try to influence my band members to do the same things. I don't want people to ever see me when in a situation where I'm out of control because I'm drunk or high. None of that sort of stuff. Because at that point, then people probably start thinking that I don't take this very seriously as well. For the same reason, I wouldn't show up to my 9-to-5 job drunk or high either. I want people to make sure that they see me as responsible. Now, it doesn't mean I won't go out and have a couple of drinks. It does present some challenges because, working at night with shows, you can be, you finish up at 12, 1, 1:30, 2, and then everyone wants to buy you drinks and want to be your friend, and I have my limit. I'm really strong with my limit, and people are always surprised about that. It's like I have a two drink limit. That's it. When I've had my 2 drinks, I'm done. Now, if a couple hours have passed and I haven't had any alcohol in between, I might have another drink at that point. But you're never going to see me drunk. You're never going to see me high.
What do you like about music, and what do you like about the music less? Like
yeah. Okay. What do I like about music? You know what comes to my mind right away? I feel good. It makes me feel good. Like Jane Brown said, it makes me feel good. I feel good. I love music because it does make me feel good. It makes me feel good to listen to. It makes me feel good to sing. It makes me feel good to write. That's it. I can't sum it up in any other way. What I like less about music, as far as the industry side's concerned, maybe I have some complaints there, but I don't really know what it's like to be on the inside at the executive level. It seems like a little bit controlled and difficult to get into, but probably for good reason. I mean, I don't know how many artists out there, like Nashville Universe, which is an organization that represents and helps out independent artists like myself. They got like 12,000, 13,000 artists on there, and that's just one membership. I mean, there must be hundreds of thousands of artists worldwide that are trying to get on a big label and get known, right? So the competition, I know, is absolutely astronomical. So you got to have some built-in filters. So maybe if there was just less talent and less competition, would be cool. And then those guys, they get up faster. I don't know. But yeah, I can't say there anything I don't like about music. There's styles that I prefer and so forth. But because I don't prefer it, that doesn't make it bad. I just like it. It makes it feel good.
Do you got any new projects for this year?
Definitely. That's one of the things I'm looking at. The other thing is that I'm right now negotiating to do a tour in Argentina. Argentina is a very interesting market for country music, and it's very close to Peru where I live. So working that out, I'd like to think that we could be touring there in the next 6 months. It's going to take a little bit of work to put that together, but I want to make sure that everything's well organized before I jump on an airplane and go somewhere. So I don't want to make an ass out of myself. And I want to make sure that everyone is on the same page, and that I don't get in a situation where people aren't completing with what they promised beforehand. So I want to make sure those contracts are really clear and well defined, and that my backside is protected when I get on that plane and go off to another country and tour like that. So those are the two things I'm working on. My engineer who helped me with my first 10 recordings, he went stateside actually. He's coming back next month, and I'm hoping he's still interested in doing some recording. We can finish up my album. I'd like to have that happen. So yeah, those are the things that I got working on right now.
What links can they go and see your music?
Well, aside from a Rich Myers show, I got the best place to check me out, I would say, is on our website, DannyShainMusic.com. And so there, on the front page, I usually kind of highlight some of the newest things that are going on. Got a new music video that you saw there of the Latina country that's getting a few hits. People like the music, but a lot of guys like the model in the video because she's pretty nice looking. And so, in there, on that front page, you can see, what we've been up to latest wise, and then from there you can get into it and see everything else we've been doing over the last couple of years. So, DannyShainMusic.com is the best place to go. I got SoundCloud, Twitter, and all the other crazy stuff, and there there you can see all those links as well and connect to them as folks like to do. Hope they do.
Well, thanks for being on the show today. Appreciate
Oh my God, Rich! How many times have we visited now? Like 4 times? This is my 4th interview.
This will be our 5th, I think.
5th interview. Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna have to make a lot of money just to pay you back, man.